Docker, a desktop app that lets you host software, files, websites, and more, and make it super easy to run MCP servers right on your machine. Now, this is a really secure way for you to be able to connect MCP servers with most of the tools that allow you to use MCPs like Claude, Cursor, Windsurf, and others out there. Now, what that means is that Claude and these other tools can securely use your custom tools, APIs, and data without ever leaving your local setup. This is super secure, and it's one of the easiest ways you can connect your MCP servers to Claude without having to install them one by one. In today's video, I will walk you through exactly how to spin up an MCP server using Docker, which by the way is super easy, and how to get it running inside Claude in less than 10 minutes. That being said, let's jump in. Let me show you exactly how. And what you're seeing here is the Docker Desktop app. If you haven't installed the Docker Desktop app, my recommendation to you is please stop the video. I will leave a link down in the description below for a video that I had released about 2 or 3 days ago that teaches you exactly how you can install Docker Desktop in your Mac. If you're on Windows, you're out of luck because I don't own a Windows computer. But if you are on a Mac, I recommend you to please go watch the video because it teaches you exactly how to download everything. It familiarizes you with the Docker Desktop app, what everything is, what everything means, and where to do what. So it will be really important for you to create that baseline knowledge before you continue moving forward. But if you're already familiar with the Docker Desktop app, or if you want to just wing it, by all means, continue watching this video. So here we are on the containers, and it's worth knowing, and this will make sense in a moment. Every time you establish a connection or start your Claude Desktop app, you will open a container here. It doesn't cost you anything, but I just wanted to get that out of the way. Now, to install the MCP servers on the Claude Desktop, all you want to do is you want to come here to extensions, and you want to make sure that you install the Docker Desktop app. So basically, the Docker MCP, and this is how it looks like. From here, all you want to do is you will want to click install. Now, once you have clicked install, you will get to this screen where you have all the MCP servers. There are actually 106 different MCP servers available right now and more to come. This is a fairly new feature, and I expect it to get fully developed as time goes on. So now that we have this installed and now that we have it ready to go, what you want to do is you want to go to MCP Clients and you want to click Connect on the Claude Desktop. There is no other step that you need to do other than resetting the Claude Desktop app by making sure it's closed, quitting the desktop app and reopening it again. And once you reopen it, that's it. You don't need to do anything else. This is magical. For those of you that have watched my other videos about MCP servers or know how to install MCP servers, this is completely different. This is a game changer that will take you from doing 5 or 6 steps to only 1 or 2. Completely different. So now that we're here, we can click on the tools, and as you can see down here, we have the MCP Docker. What makes it different is that rather than having a whole bunch of MCP servers down here, you only have one that have a whole bunch of tools. As you saw back there, let me actually put these to the left and this one to the right so we can see them both side by side. As you can see up here, we have Firecrawl and Google Maps activated, and those are the tools that we have available right here. As you are more MCP servers on the Docker Desktop app, more actions will appear on your Claude Desktop. So let's run it and make sure that we actually have something relatively useful. What we're going to do is we're going to ask Claude, find all the cities in 30 minutes driving distance. Right. hours. We are hosting tests using. We want to find all the nearby cities within 30 minutes of hosting tests during peak hours. So basically, not that many. And we're going to do that using Google Maps. Let's see if it uses the MCP server right now. All right, it looks like it is always allow. So you use the map search places, map, and is we're gonna okay. So let's see. It's working. As you can see, it's using different actions within the Google Maps MCP. We're going to let it work and give us a list. And then the list, we're going to use the Firecrawl MCP to actually know. From there, we're going to use a different MCP. I would show you how I'm setting that up. While it's doing that, we're going to find the Perplexity MCP. Scrolling down to letter P. We have the Perplexity MCP. Installing an MCP server using Docker Desktop is as easy as clicking the toggle, entering your API key, which we're going to do right now. Down there, accepting, and turning that on. So here are the cities within 30 minutes. Now that we have those, we are going to have to quit Claude really quick because we want to make sure that we get Perplexity installed in there. I'm going to bring this back up here. Let me make sure. All right. And now we went from 15 to 18. Now we have 18 different actions, including those of Perplexity. Now we're going to go back to our last conversation using Perplexity. Search. Yes. Communities. In each of the identified cities that homes or duplexes. Actually, the houses costs 400,000 or less, and that also have employees departments. All right, so we're going to use the data that we got from Google, and while it's doing this, all right, so it's using Perplexity research, pretty cool, and round rock, yeah, about 20-25 minutes from Austin. I would say 15 without peak hours. Cedar Park, definitely. Kerrville, yep. Kyle, Bee Cave, I never heard of that one, but I bet he's within. All right, now we're going to be using, which one is this? Perplexity Ask. Okay. So as you can see, it's using different servers as I'm going through, so I can easily research all the communities nearby a location that I'm planning on moving to, and making sure that I get exactly what I want in the community that I want, and with all the perks that I need. From here, what I will do is I will take a one step further, and I will use the Firecrawl MCP to find homes in Silo that meet these criteria in the specific communities. So as you can see, this is a virtual assistant that can save you hours of research in trying to figure out exactly what you want, because you are getting it, all the information you need in just a simple conversation that would take you 5-10 minutes, with being less than 10 minutes. And during the time period, we even install Perplexity. So let's give it a moment to complete the research, and let's see where we take it from here. And we're going down the list, and now it's looking at Flutterbill. And before it did Cedar Park, and it also did Round Rock. So now it's doing Kyle. We should be hitting towards the end of this actual. All right, while it's doing that, why not use the time wisely? Let's take a look at some of the different MCP servers. If you're using AWS, you have quite a few, including their documentation. Same thing with Azure. If you want to use Brave Search, you have it available there on Data Button. If you want to build software, you definitely have it available. There's some really cool things that you can actually do with this one. I will do a video specific for that one. You got Discord, DuckDuckGo, 11 Labs, Fibery, one of my favorites, Firecrawl, GitHub, definitely. Kubernetes. Yeah, Notion, Obsidian. So you got some of the most popular ones: Playwright, Puppeteer, definitely a fan favorite, as I would say. Sentry, Shopify, Slack, Stripe, Triple Whale, Webflow, Wikipedia, and YouTube transcripts. So you definitely have a wide range of different MCP servers available for you to use. So here, look like they ran into a small issue. All right, so it finished. It could not finish all of them. There were quite a few, but it finished with, I don't think that was even, okay, so yeah. It finished using the research function that it has natively. So police quality in Round Rock is excellent. These are the neighborhoods. So using the using Firecrawl, when you find homes in the Round Rock, identify communities. Let's see. Sure, the homes are under $400,000. 3 bedrooms. 1 actually, my wife will kill me. 2 beds, and at least 100 square feet. So let's see how it does using the Firecrawl server. As you can see, this makes it relatively easy to be able to use different MCP servers. And while some might argue that you are limited on the amount of MCP servers that you have available to you, my counter argument is that yes, you are limited, but this is the safest way that you can use MCP servers today, as of today, because Docker runs all the security and the hosting and ensures that the MCP servers are compliant, rather than going on GitHub and finding different MCP servers from different authors that may or may not be safe to use, especially when you are transmitting your personal data or your business data information. You want to make sure that you're using something that is safe, that will maintain your data safe, and that is not going to just take over your computer or your business or misuse your data. So definitely one of the best ways to use MCPs today is using the Docker Desktop and their MCP servers there. So as you can see, it's definitely using Firecrawl right now. So just to recap, we went from using Google Maps to identify which cities to live in. From there, we used the Perplexity API to identify which communities within those cities that had homes under $400,000 and that had good police departments, because safety for me and my family is important. And then from there, we are using the Firecrawl MCP to actually find homes on Zillow that meet the criteria that me and my wife determine, so we can ensure that we get the home that we want without spending hours scrolling down through Zillow trying to figure out which home will fit that criteria. And yes, Zillow has filters, but this is a much easier way. So it's still searching Zillow. We're going to give it a little bit and allow it to actually run the course. And with this, we have reached the end of yet another video. I hope this video actually helped you understand a better way to install MCP servers in your computer, and this allows you to create amazing things. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video.